SwimOutlet.com delivers the best online shopping experience. With an extensive selection and the lowest prices, you're guaranteed to find the product you need. Here's what you get. Free shipping on all orders over $49. Free 1 to 2 day shipping on all orders over $99. All orders placed by 6 p.m. ship out the same day. Shop at SwimOutlet.com, the web's most popular swim shop.
What are you doing? Show me your haircut. You're doing what?
Little Caesar's yellow. Hey man, I gotta look good for the TVs, you know?
Okay, this is an interview about the best looking sprinters in the world. Where do you rank among the men in terms of looks?
Probably be a finalist, top 8, I'd say. There's some good looking dudes out there.
Matt Targett, 2011 World Championship gold medalist, Australian anchor on the 4x100 freestyle relay at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. This is a guy we want to know. We want to get inside his head, we want to kind of figure out what's happening with the Aussie relay. He's one of my favorite swimmers on the planet, so before we do that, let's butter him up a little bit. Matt, why are you such a good guy?
I really think I've had some good mentors along the way. Richard Quick is probably the greatest example of a gentleman you could ever know. So you know, Richard, Brett, David Marsh, of course.
How do Australians feel about producing so much great swimming talent from such a small population? I mean, apples to apples, the state of Texas has more people than your entire country.
I think that's something we're very proud of, is the percentage of elite athletes we get for our population. But that's, you know, something we can't really change. And you know, swimming's a major sport back home. The Olympics, there's so much buzz around the swim team that it's awesome to be a part of.
Yeah, but despite swimming being so big down under, the 2011 World Championship 4x100 freestyle win, it wasn't huge news. I understand you get trumped by another story.
The difficulty we had is that when, it's not difficulty, it's sort of a blessing, is that when we won our relay, the telecast was delayed, and it was the same day that Cadel Evans won the Tour de France. So this is like Lance Armstrong type news. First person in the Southern Hemisphere to win it. He had an awesome story. We were all watching it.
Let's bring this back to the real reason why you're here. The real reason why you're nice enough to sit down and have a chat. The men's 4x100 freestyle relay this summer in London. With your deep talent and James Magnuson, Team USA, we're the underdogs. What advice do you have for the US men's 4x100 freestyle relay?
Put me on the spot a little bit here. You know, I think they're in good hands. I really do. I don't know if they should be listening to me, because I wouldn't give them the best of advice.
But let's just say you were the Olympic head coach. How would you approach the relay?
If I was the coach of Team USA,
Yeah.
I think I would utilize Ryan Lochte, judged on what I saw in 2009. I thought that was pretty awesome. So we got Nathan, Michael, Ryan Lochte, and someone's going to step up. And that's not to say, you know, 2 people can't, but I think they're the greatest talents in the US and the world at the moment.
Did the Aussies have super secret meetings to discuss battle plans? Did they lean on you to gather US intelligence? Like whether or not Michael Phelps is going to lead off.
I thought it was, you know, in years past, it's quite predictable that Phelps goes first. I think that's expected. So, yeah, actually, here's the advice. If you want to throw a curveball in there, don't put Phelps first. It's pretty obvious. No, we don't have super secret meetings. Actually, the media's been invited to each of our relay camps. We've had 2 so far, and another one when I get back on the 24th of May. So you can come too, man.
Who's a threat in the 4x100 free relay, aside from Team USA? Who do you have your eye on?
The Brazilians, we've got 4 guys that go 48 low. But, you know, the US is going to have a couple of guys dropping 47s from a flat start. And I really do think it's going to be a 2-horse race, unless the French get back to their best form.
Where are you going on the relay? Can you give that up?
I think 2nd, 3rd or 4th is where I'm going to be. My first big relay experience was 2008 Beijing. Coaches came up to me about 2 weeks earlier and they said, "You're taking Ian Thorpe's spot." Oh, Jesus, he got last. And little did I know that Lizak was going to absolutely wipe me. Back then we thought we had a chance.
Matt, I told you I'd take it pretty easy on you. Did you expect anything else?
I sort of expected a question on, do you feel like you've stolen from the US because you came here, raced college, learned all the relay tricks and then took them home?
Do you feel like you've stolen from us? That you came to the United States, swam for the Auburn dynasty, learned our relay tricks of the trade so you could take them back to your Aussie teammates?
Yes. But it's not it's not super secret. We can watch videos and whatnot. Actually, at our last relay camp, we used the case study of the South Africans from 2004 as people who got their relay starts right and used that to their advantage. So and they did similar things. They all went to Arizona and learned how to do quick relay exchanges, and they know the value of it. I think actually last year we beat the French by a tenth maybe of a second, and I think that came down to our relay exchanges. So we're really trying to work on it, and the advantage we have is that all of us are within an hour flight of each other. So we just pick a weekend and get together, work in our relays, and have a bit of fun.